If you've ever wondered how space technology relates to you, an Arvada nonprofit called SpaceUnited may have some answers.
I started SpaceUnited because I saw two things happening in the industry: the commercial industry having a lot of success, and the government taking a step back.
Troy Dunn, formerly a web marketer, launched SpaceUnited from his home in 2012.
So it was quite a leap to jump into the space industry.
Dunn was soon joined by aerospace engineer Adam Brinkerhoff.
I did a bachelor's and a master's in aerospace engineering, and then I went out to Washington, D.C. and worked for a telecommunications satellite company before moving here to work at SpaceUnited.
SpaceUnited's mission?
To improve lives through space exploration, and ultimately that boils down to using space technologies to make our lives better here on Earth today.
So far, SpaceUnited has managed an impressive list of accomplishments, from providing satellite imagery for world relief missions to helping students send their experiments to the edge of space.
Our first mission was BalloonSat-1, and we worked with the Metropolitan State University of Denver and one of their classes there to launch a high-altitude weather balloon and allow the students to conduct scientific experiments at the edge of space.
The balloon went to about 100,000 feet, and at that altitude you can actually see the curvature of the Earth and the blackness of space.
The success of BalloonSat-1 led to another mission called ExploraLab, a project designed to invite anyone, even you or me, to explore space science. To fund ExploraLab, the Arvada nonprofit turned to lean startup concepts and a crowdfunding campaign.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to conduct research in space?
The idea? To get enough buy-in to launch another balloon filled with experiments toward space.
Our goal was to 3D print 50 of these payload carriers, put them on a high-altitude weather balloon, but allow anybody to create an experiment, put it inside, and launch it for them. The ExploraLab project we were running on Kickstarter. Our goal was to reach $5,000 in about 30 days. We had about 30 funders and we raised about $1,200, but obviously didn't make our mark.
But another crowd-funded project by SpaceUnited did reach its goal. Image Griffin relied on crowdfunding through Indiegogo.
So with Indiegogo we raised about $1,800. We had a goal of $1,250, so we exceeded our goal, and that allowed us to purchase those 4 images with some money left over, and then we donated them to projects in Iran, Jordan, Kenya, and then Cambodia.
In Cambodia, a humanitarian group used the image to better understand where to put clean water resources that can save lives. The image of Jordan also went to humanitarian efforts.
This is a refugee camp in Jordan, and actually it is a good example because it relates to current events quite directly. A lot of people have heard about the difficult situation going on in Syria, and this is right across the border from Syria. And so as you can see, these are all tents of refugees that live in this camp.
That image went to the Harvard Humanitarian Initiative, a research group at Harvard University.
And they used it to basically do more research and gain more insight into the best ways to provide aid, specifically in the cases of refugee camps.
SpaceUnited has plenty of other space-aged concepts in the works. ExploraLife will let gamers know if they could be astronaut-worthy.
The average citizen isn't ready to travel into space today, and so we're looking to move the needle on that by getting people involved in space, but trying to find a way to gamify that to make it fun.
Some of SpaceUnited's projects aim to bring space technology down to Earth.
And one of them is called Home One, which stands for Human Optimized Modular Environments. And specifically right now we're looking at some of the technologies used in life support systems from the International Space Station and how that can help produce food indoors.
SpaceUnited's Net Together concept would deliver internet technology to poor and remote regions of the world that don't yet have it, essentially by using satellite technology to piggyback internet service off of a neighboring developed country.
One internet kit, as we like to call it, is only about $5,000 from what we can tell from our early estimates. And we can roll that out to a village and serve not only the school children during the school day, but then also the adults in the village on the evenings and weekends. And so we would put the computers in a computer lab in the school, change that into an internet cafe in the evenings and weekends, and then allow the whole community to be able to be positively impacted by that service.
Their big ultimate goal? To raise enough money to build and launch their own satellite.
So that we can provide those services without having to purchase them from others.
For now, a smaller ambition. In December, SpaceUnited will try to raise money for more satellite images that will go to global relief efforts.
So we're raising $2,000, and we are hoping to raise money for images for 5 new nonprofit partners. And then we'll have a stretch goal of $4,000, which will allow us to buy 10 images.
What excites me most about the opportunities that we're developing at SpaceUnited is really the ability to improve other people's lives.
To learn more about SpaceUnited, go online to spaceunited.org. Under the tab Explore, you'll find information about all of SpaceUnited's missions, including its Image Griffin campaign to raise more money for satellite images.